Hey, my name is Yuri, and this is the fourth episode of my series on rebuilding my Webflow website in Webstudio. Before jumping into Webstudio, I decided to sketch out the block structure for this section in Figma. Here's our main tab, the container we start with. Inside it, we'll have two boxes, one for project 1 and for the second project. Mark it in blue. Each project will have two internal blocks, the left one for the project info and the right for the images. One block goes on top, the other on the bottom. Technically, the two top tag blocks don't need to be grouped, they can be separate. Now let's switch to Webstudio. I open the fourth project tab, templates, works, removing the default paragraph and insert our first block. I called it tab works. I set its height to match the other tabs and add two internal blocks. Since I know I'll need at least two of these, I assign a class to the first block right away. To keep things efficient, I also add a token to both blocks, so changes apply to both at the same time. Next, I arrange the blocks. The main container gets flags, so the elements line up properly. Inside the first project, I add two more blocks, naming them left and right for clarity. To make things even easier, I rename the main blocks Project 1 and Project 2. Project 1. One thing I really like about Webstudio is the ability to name blocks freely without relying on class names. Now let's add the heading. Like here. Heading, link and paragraph. I set up vertical flex layouts and defining the following classes. Project info for the paragraph, project link for the link, and the project title for the heading. Then I have to transfer local styles and create a global project content class for the left section. To make sure the paragraph sticks to the bottom of the block, I set its top margin to auto. This keeps the heading and the link at the top, eliminating the need for an extra wrapper. Next, adding the images. I think I can insert images as separate elements. Since I'll be adding more later, I give them a class up front, project image. I have prepared square image. Oops, but something looks off. It's stretching. Interesting. Let's add auto to width. What could go wrong? Let's go to settings and remove width and height. That's great. Changing the second image. Removing width and height. Now the project content class needs some adjustments. I set the right margin to auto to push the images away from the text. I also select the main container no, yeah, and add padding. Holding Shift, ensure padding is applied evenly on all sides. Okay, next is styling and refinements. Now I continue setting up the base styles for first project. A light background color helps define the layout. I'll fine-tune it later. Adding some content. For the content width, I base it on the text paragraph width. The content width. The description should be on no wider than 40 ch characters, so set that limit. Removing unnecessary margins. Apply font size. And font weight. I now duplicate the project content for the second project. I transfer the images and update the text. One of the things I love about local styles in Webstudio is that I can work on the second project without adding extra combo classes. I simply treat it as a separate local object. The only difference between the two projects will be the background color. Now adjust the styles and update the second project content. Final adjustments. Updating content of the second project. The second block's text is white. I need to fix that. Again, without adding extra classes, I simply change the colors while keeping the original class intact. I think I have a genius idea. Instead of manually setting a color for the link, I can use inherit, so it automatically adapts to the parent's color. I remove overrides from the heading, so the entire block follows a white text color. I finalize the colors to match the design and tweak the overflow settings. Unlike Webflow, Webstudio doesn't have a built-in clippings option, but I can apply it in manually. Now let's check every color to match the design. First, second, third tab, and all working perfectly. I think this is turning out great. If you find this helpful, like the video, leave a comment, and let me know if you have any questions. Bye bye.